Hi, here we have John borrowed 2,10,000 for a bank at an interest rate of 10% per annum compounded annually. The loan was repaid in two equal installments, the first after 1 year and the second after another year. The first installment was interest of 1 year plus part of the principal amount, while the second was rest of the principal amount plus due interest thereon. Then each installment in rupees is how much? Okay. So what we have here is we have 2,10,000 is borrowed today and it is repaid in two equal installments at the end of year 1 and at the end of year 2. So let's say the two equal installments are X and X. Fine. The rate of interest is being calculated based on compounding. So what we do in such cases in installments is we calculate future value of all the amounts given and then we equate the total amount borrowed with the total amount paid back. So the value of this 2,10,000 at the end of 2 years will be 2,10,000 into 1 plus R by 100 whole square. Since we are using compounding, so the value at the end of 2 years will be 1 plus 10 by 100 whole square. This is the amount borrowed. Now what is the amount paid back? So value of this X at the end of second year will be, so we have to take it forward by 1 year. So this will be X into 1 plus R by 100. And the value of this X at the end of second year will be X itself. We don't have to shift it ahead or back, right? So this will be X. So this is the amount that was borrowed and this is the total amount that is paid back. So the total amount borrowed is equal to the total amount paid back. So this comes out to be 2,10,000 into 1.1 whole square, which is 1.21 is equal to, this is 1.1, right? So this is 1.1 X plus X is 2.1 X here. Fine. So now 21 goes by 2.1 10 times. So this becomes 10, 0, 000. Effectively 1 lakh. 1 lakh into 1.21 is 1,21,000 comes out to be X. So the equal installment comes out to be 1,21,000. So 121,000, this is the answer. Each installment is worth 1,21,000. Now this is one way of doing this question. The other way of doing this question is it's given that the first installment was interest of 1 year plus the principal part. So let's say the first installment was X and the second installment is also X. Now 2,10,000 is borrowed, right? And after 1 year, at the end of 1 year, 10% of interest is accumulated on it. So the total amount due after 1 year becomes the initial principal plus 10% of this, which is 21,000. So this becomes 2,31,000, right? Now let's say out of this X rupees are paid back. Installment is X rupees. So this now becomes the principal for second year, correct? So this value again grows by 10% next year and it becomes 2,31,000 minus X into 1.1. Fine. So this is the amount due at the end of second year, which should also be equal to X because the second installment is X and once you pay the second installment, the whole due gets paid off. So the amount due at the end of second year should be equal to the installment of the second year. So we have 231,000 into 1.21 into 1.1 minus 1.1 into X is equal to X. So we have 2,31,000 is equal to 1.1x plus X is 2.1x and obviously this is into 1.1. 1.1 should be multiplied. So once you solve this, here also X comes out to be 1,21,000.